Hey there again, YouTube. I'm back here with another video. I know you can't see the most of me, but I just want to show you what we're doing here first of all. Hopefully you can see that. Little rag says Polar Pro, and right here I got a set of Polar Pro filters for my Evo. So the way we've got these is left to right actually. So this way, this will be an 8 NDPL, this is a 16 NDPL, and this is a 32 NDPL. So open this up. Easier said than done. And right there they are. So here, I'll just take out this one and show you. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, right here, hopefully you can see that. I don't know if you can or not. It says ND8PL, if you can see that. And there's what it looks like from the inside. And from the outside, they give you this nice little rag here to keep these things clean. So let's go ahead. I have not done this before. So let me grab my Evo. Okay, now let me lay that down. Now I've never taken this off before, but we can supposedly just twist this off, which does, comes off very easily. Take this, screw it right back in its place. Okay. And then right here on the front is the polarizer. So hopefully you can see that turning. People talk about how hard that is to turn. That's extremely easy to turn. But we're going to get this thing going. I'll get it fired up. And what we're going to do real quick, we're going to do a test. I'm going to test all three of them, 8, 16, and 32. We're going to put this in the air, and we will look at what they do with the shutter speed, and we will look at what they do with the polarizer. So we have to be 90 degrees from the sun for the polarizer. But we'll get this all started up, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright guys, let me lay this controller down. I'm just simply going to put my fingers up here, you can see them, and twist this polarizer. And there you can see that's a lot darker. Okay, I try to stay as much to the side as I can to show you. See how much lighter that's getting? So we can set the polarizer to wherever we want. Let's just say to there, okay? Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take off. I'm going to face it back this way. Alright, let's go ahead and get the Evo started up. Let's get it up in the air. There she goes. Okay. I'll just take it, I don't know, let's just say, yes, try to get to around 40 feet, right there, 40.1, 40.2, that's good enough. Okay, so now, let's see, I'm on 1080p, on auto, and let's see. I want to put that on 0, so our EV is 0. And see, I'm not sure what our shutter speed is with this 8, but I'm going to leave it on auto just so that we'll be able to see those a little bit later. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to fly out a little bit. We just go down to the fence line or so. And I'm flying. Here, let me take the map off. I do see a little bit. I'm going full speed. And I did see a little bit of the prop. Okay. So let's turn it back around towards us. Bring her straight back, pretty much full speed. and I don't believe I saw any there. Now anyway, as I turn this one 90 degrees, okay, that's the polarization on it right there. I'm a good 90 degrees from the sun. And that's facing back a whole lot away from it, you know, so it's not much difference. Let's go 90 degrees the other way, and then back in towards the sun. So either way, not bad. Let's go ahead and land it, and we're going to swap out, and we're going to do the 16. Okay, now I've got the 16 on, so we're going to mess with its polarizer, and you can see there it's got it quite a bit darker. It's just hard to keep my hand out of the way. There, you can see how much lighter that is. So if we darken that down and then spin this around. Alright, let's get the people up in the air, and we'll do the same exact thing. So let's get her up, and there she goes. Let's take her up again to around 40 feet. Yeah, well, that's way over. This thing can get going. Okay, I just fly her out here full speed to about the fence line. Now there I didn't see any props, so I will turn it back around towards us here, and we'll fly her full speed right back to me. And there she goes. Okay, so you see that sky? As I turn 90 degrees, that should be full polarization right there. And here, just to show you, I'll turn it right back towards the sun. Then we'll turn it 90 degrees the other way, which is right about perfectly there, and then straight backwards again. Okay? So there's that. So we'll see all of those results together. But on this one, this is the 16. I believe that it's a whole lot better, you know, when it comes to hiding the props for me. So I think I'm doing good on that. Okay, guys. Now I've got the ND32 on. So let's check the polarization on it. So I spin it. Yeah, there you can see it's pretty light. Okay. And then as I go on around, yeah, you can see that gets real dark. Okay, so I'll turn it back around here to the sun, and then let's get her fired up. Let's get her up in the air. There she goes. Again, same thing. Let's go up to about 40 feet or so. Yeah. And the thing when it gets up, I tell you, it really does race. Alright, now full speed again all the way out to the fence. And just from my small screen, I am not seeing any props whatsoever. Okay, so let's spin this back around. Bring it back towards me. Full speed. Well, there's back towards me. And again, I don't see any props. Alright, cool. Now, I'm going to turn it 90 degrees that way. Okay, let's turn it back towards the sun. Right there. It's directly into the sun. And there's 90 degrees right there the other way. And then back 180 degrees from the sun. Okay. So that's our test, and hopefully this has been a little bit of value here. I will be testing these further, of course, but yeah, I think the last two for sure in this earlier morning sun is not bad at all. So we'll call that a test, and we'll be done with that. All right, guys, just doing this on manual. I've changed my settings to manual here. Just want to show you real quick. This is still with the 32 on. At 1/30th of a second, it looks like that. At 1/40th, see it darkens up just a little bit. At a 50th of a second, and then 1/60th. Here's an 80th, and there's 100th of a second. That's 1/20th. 160. 1/200 is getting dark. 1/240. There's 1/320. 1/400. And man, we've got to make it look like night. There's 1/500th. And there's 800th. Here, let's just do 1,000, and that's it. So you can see how different we can make this look. So like if you wanted to shoot at 60 frames a second, that's what 1/20th would look like. If you want to shoot at 30, it's 1/60th. And if you just wanted a really slow shutter speed, there's 1/30th, but you can see that'll almost blow out your sky. So just something to think about for this stuff. Alright, let me get this uploaded for you and see what you think. Okay guys, I thought it was one more test. Just going to show you, see I still got this 32 on here. Here's the gimbal guard. We're going to try to put this on as best I can with holding this thing in one hand and all of that. But there we go, it snapped right on. So you can see with these filters and DPLs, the gimbal guard goes on absolutely unobstructed. As you can see, I've not cut that, I've not done anything. And again, so if I just take this back off, you can see the filter is still on there. Okay, so just one more time. If I can get that to stay down, and I can't. Like I said, trying to do this one-handed is difficult. There we go. Put that in there, pop that, and there you go. Gimbal guard is on there good. Everything's good. So you can see with Polar Pros, the NDPLs, gimbal guard fits without cutting it or anything. With the free wells, I've seen from other people, you absolutely have to cut it or they will not fit. So this answers your question for the Polar Pros. Hope you like this whole test, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Thanks. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment. Look forward to hearing your thoughts on this. Take care. Have a good day. Bye now.